We do want to learn more about Chiana. Well, Crichton doesn't.
You got it, Mycrot?
Ain't got no time right now, Chi.
Crichton, I really gotta talk.
Chi, I do not have the time.
You don't have the time. Okay.
So Chiana, shunned in her hour of need, runs away, stealing Aaron's prowler
That little trout!
and escaping to a conveniently placed planet.
Been in worse places. Who's there? Stop looking around!
I won't bleak around. There is only one Farscape episode I hate, and this is it.
I'm not good at nice.
Well, I am good at being nice, and I'll have something positive to say at the end of the video. But first, I will be blunt about the negatives of this episode and why I hate it. I mentioned in the recap of the previous episode my distaste for a Star Trek-style episode, and this is the most egregious example of one of the Star Trek episode in Farscape's original series. Worse, these are the most insufferable aliens in the whole series. Not just because their existence is absurd, but because they are off the charts annoying.
So we go away. Hide. Make ourselves lost.
I wish. The only possible explanation for them is that they are the extras who got thrown off of the set of Mad Max after they got into a stash of magic mushrooms.
They're nothing but stone monkeys.
Well put, which is Crichton's most helpful contribution in this episode. We are treated to about 15 minutes or more of Crichton and Aaron wasting their time trying to talk with the stoned monkeys, another 10 minutes or so on the subplot of Rigel robbing a grave and unleashing a curse that nearly decapitates him.
I am Rigel the 16th. You can't scare me! All right. All right, I'll take it back. All of it. I promise. Just make it stop. Pilot, is the transport fueled?
Well, it's a sonic net.
You want to explain that?
It's a net sustained by their own voices. Peacekeepers use them in aerial combat training, and the sound actually cushions your fall.
Okay, sure. Peacekeeper combat training makes some sense. But the stoned monkeys? Maybe you have a good rationale for it, but I don't want to waste any more time on it. Fine, it's a sonic net, whatever. So, the positive thing. The life disk is an interesting idea, and it affirms the previous hints that Chiana has very deep feelings, especially of loyalty to others. Her brother, Neri, has died. At least that's what the life disk indicates. The ending scene between Chiana and Crichton is touching.
Hey, old man.
Hey, little girl. You okay?
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Let's get out of this damn place.
But we could have gotten there without insane stone monkeys, or at least aliens that made any sense at all and weren't off the charts annoying. Anyway, enough. A PS ponderable. For me, the most interesting part of this episode is that we get a rare glimpse inside a DRD. I've always wondered whether the DRDs were mechanical or alive like Moya. I did a video on the DRDs years ago, and I conjectured as to whether they are partly biological or not. That green stuff inside the DRD looks something different. That's not quite mechanical. But we can all draw our own conclusions because Farscape wants to leave it a bit of a mystery, and that's cool by me. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this episode. I hate it. I never rewatch it. This is the first time I've rewatched any parts of it since I first watched the series years ago. It gets better. Join me next time for a much better episode. And please support the Farscape Continues project by donating to keep this series alive. Thank you.